And number 3.
Manny avoids Whatnot too.
Number 4.
How many did that go up to, Rob?
This box.
No, the Secret Society. Does anybody know how many issues was it?
How many issues? I don't know off the top of my head.
Anyone in the chat know? Yeah, I mean those were
Number 6.
brilliant. Super.
And I love this because just looking through it, it's obvious that you just never know who's gonna show up. It looks like the Super Friends, but from the other side.
Yeah.
That's number 7. This number 8.
Wow.
That's right, Zodiac. The 4 horsemen are back.
This was number 9.
No longer the terrible trio.
I put a note on this one because it actually has a clipped out part on the inside.
Oh.
They clipped out part of this page right here on the bottom.
I thought they ordered the sea monkey.
There was a coupon or something on this backside at the bottom of that.
Story's complete.
Yeah.
So
that's the only one that wasn't complete in there.
According to Jackson Roy Kirk, Star Hunters got its start in a DC special, number 16, if you recall.
Yeah, that's the one we just showed you.
Wow.
There's number 10.
Well, you have the first appearance then.
Yep.
Yes.
Did not know that.
And here is also a DC special. Number 6, and that's the Secret Society of Supervillains too.
Cool.
So I don't know if that feeds into their series or if that's
tight
reprints or what this is. I haven't done any research on this one yet. So
I didn't know it started in DC Special. I didn't know that. That was cool.
And then we got Shield Steel Sterling number 3 from Archie Red Circle Group. Got a wraparound cover here.
Nice.
And then it goes to Steel Sterling number 4. And so I had to start doing research on these too, because I was like, okay, so is this the same series? Is it a different series? And so what happened was it started as Shield.
And
then they had this number 3 that was Shield Steel Sterling.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to Steel Sterling. So wow. I guess Shield got the shaft after a couple issues. I don't know. So there's Steel Sterling number 5.
Greetings, Johnny Martez. Yeah, Martez.
Number 6.
Martinez, Johnny Martinez.
I butcher people's names, my friend.
And this one's cool. This is number 7, but that's a great cover.
That is a beautiful cover. Look at that. Never go wrong with a skull, man.
And then, for
Get
those of you that are fans of the Eagle Comics publisher, we have Stainless Steel Rat number 1.
Now,
I think this is the complete series. I got number 2.
Are these all available for claim sales?
No.
So you show your personal stuff here on this show.
Sometimes. Like I said, I made a video like they were going in the claim sale, and I got done and I was watching it and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this whole box. So I deleted the video so I couldn't change my mind. Number 5.
Yeah, making these videos is dangerous. You start looking at
and number 6.
Wow, I love it, dude. That looks tight.
And then I'll save that's about half the box. I'll save the rest for the next round.
Okay.
Very nice, Rob.
But yeah, if you need to know what kind of comics that I want to keep, these are a good indication.
Right.
You know, they're all older ones. They're whatever. I mean,
Jackson
and the cartoon books too, of course. But this is the stuff I'm looking for.
Jackson Roy Kirk wants to claim some of the stuff today. Hey, Will, you want to jump in there?
Sure.
Okay. We got a couple comics in the house, dude. How you been?
Good. Scary story. I got a scary story. Took me a little while to set back up because I had to move. Move a bunch of stuff in my.
Oh, you went mute. You're mute.
You got the mute.
Oh, you're back. He's back. He's on top of it.
There we go. Yeah, scary story. I had to, before I got on, I had to move a bunch of stuff because the other day I smelled smoke in my office.
Whoa.
So I called the electrician, and apparently an outlet that I didn't even use caught fire.
Huh.
And
Oh no.
yeah, and the insides melted, and so that was the smell of burning I was hearing. But luckily, nothing actually caught fire.
Oh, that's good. Oh my
Except
god.
just for the outlet, which burnt itself, melted
Bill, that's
itself.
pretty dang scary. Like I just watched an X-Files episode and someone could manipulate electricity like lightning and burning things out just last night. It's called synchronicity.
So, yeah, I mean, I love the X-Files too. I like
Yeah.
watching those at night.
I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It was just scary, and I kept feeling the wall because I smelled the smoke, and I thought it was coming from outside. But then I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
it just smells too. It was too close to home. It was
The
crazy.
thoughts that were running through your head in those moments, right? Like, what's going on here? It's pretty freaking weird. What up, Kenneth Bird? Thanks for being here.
Kenny Bird, what's up, man?
But
Thank you,
yeah,
Swag.
no, called the electrician, and apparently, yeah, it was just an outlet that burnt. And the weird thing is, I don't use that outlet, so
That's the
no
strangest
idea.
of it all, is that you weren't even using it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was interesting. I wasn't even in the room, honestly. I smelled like a smell, and then I went inside, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna film a video, and then I was like, what's that smell? And then my throat started to itch, and I was like, you know what? I started feeling the walls, and I don't know, but
Well,
hey,
we're
I'm
glad.
alive.
We're glad you're okay in your office and where you work. Glad everything worked out.
So we're good. All right, so let's get into some comics.
All right.
Ooh, comic
All right.
books.
It's new comic book day. Compliments of Couple Comics.
It is. It's new comic book day. Is this today's receipt? Yeah, that's today's receipt. No, this is an old one. Pretty big. Not that many. That's actually an old receipt. Here we go. We got Gunslinger Spawn number 32. Javi, the gunslinger. He's basically on a mission to. For those of you who haven't read the book, he's a man out of time. So Spawn did some stuff, pulled him from the past into the future. When he gets to the future, there's a bunch of guys who basically killed his sister and attempted to murder him, but he's a Spawn, so he's back. But in the future,
go ahead. It's a fan favorite.
It is. In the future, these guys are still living, so he's going around, getting his revenge on a bunch of guys.
Cool.
Trying to see if there's a cool splash page in this one. I don't know. He's having some dinner. Let's see. There's a tree in this one. Let's see. He's having some dinner with this one. It seems like it's a day in the life of.
This is the brand new Gunslinger, right? Didn't they change artists recently?
They did, but that's kind of the. I mean, it's an artist that's done Spawn before, so this is Carlos Barbieri. It's which he's done. Barbieri,
right.
He's done some Spawn before, but artists swap on and off. They always show you the next week's cover. And here's a picture of Spawn just shooting somebody in the head. So Gunslinger. So warning. But yeah, that's Gunslinger Spawn. So we'll throw. Yeah. So you may notice the stack of pops is lower because I had to move a bunch of stuff, so I wasn't able to put them all back. But I mean, I could build them as well. No, I actually might keep it this way because now you can see the comics on the wall.
Who do you got?
What was that?
Who do you have?
Oh, on the wall?
Yeah, the pop heads.
Oh, the pops. All right, I'll show you the pops. I thought you meant the comics on the wall.
Rod, Dr. Silver Age, thanks for being here.
What's up, Doc?
What up, man? Appreciate you. Cuppy, right on, dude. So he's got his own bobbin head.
We got the Michael Keaton Batman from the Flash movie, Walmart exclusive. Who else do we got? We got Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Okay.
He's hanging out here. We got Cobra Commander, GameStop exclusive.
It's like you're breaking up.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, well, it's okay. Like the visuals.
Got it.
She
You got
loves-
Optimus Prime. Here's
We got-
a good one.
We got some Funko fans.
Inspector Gadget.
Nice.
I think I remember this song.
This is actually it is Pride Month, so this is BB-8, but the rainbow.
Cool.
Rainbow BB-8.
Let's see what else. Oh, here we go. What if we got Party Thor?
Party Thor.
Party Thor?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the series What If, but he's kind of like a frat boy in the first volume of What If on the Disney Channel. So here's can't have Miles without having a regular Spidey.
There you go. Look at that.
But this is the this is him in the Oscorp suit.
Ah, glowing eyes.
Yeah, so that's cool. We got the Sam Wilson Captain America.
Dr. Silver Age has got some pops too, man. He got DC ones, it seems like. Birdman, Midor, Deadman, and Black Manta.
Oh, sweet. We've got Skeletor. Yeah.
Those things are fun.
Yeah, here's a personal favorite of mine. This is Deadpool as Bob Ross.
Wow. That is awesome. Deadpool could be anybody. It would be awesome.
So,
Something innately weird and funny about it.
Right? Yeah, that's just his thing, right? He just does a bunch of that. And then that's kind of his thing. This is from New York Comic Con. This is Paulie the Pigeon, because you can't go to New York without a pigeon.
Right,
So,
right.
That's Paulie the Pigeon. And I do have his companion from New York Comic Con. I have Pizza Rat.
dude, I was gonna say Pizza Rat, but I didn't want to.
That's probably your favorite one. It's gotta be.
That's a cool one. And then I'll leave you guys with one last one so we can get back to the comics.
Okay.
But what pop collection is complete without a Star Wars Darth Vader?
Oh, there you go. Darth Vader head popping.
So there we go. Oh wait, and I do have a big one back here. Hold on, I'll show that one. We got
one interesting thing about Funkos is that all the Star Wars are bobbleheads.
That's right.
Because
Only
they have
the-
to make them to fit the license, because otherwise they, if it was just a vinyl figure, that license is somewhere else. But they can get away with it by making them bobbleheads.
Exactly. This is the Notorious B.I.G.
Baby.
And then, hold on, we got one more bigger one over here. So,
Beck
Yeah,
Neptune,
B.I.G.
Masters of the Universe.
all right, and
That's
then
a good set to have.
this is probably the biggest one I own.
Whoa.
This
Wow.
is Galactus
Wow. Yeah, dude.
with the Silver
With Silver
Surfer.
Surfer.
Very cool. Wow.
So yeah, just for comparison,
That was
here's
smart.
Batman.
You're doing it that way.
Is the Galactus a blacklight?
Yes.
It looks like one.
Okay.
So you go ahead and make them all cosmic with the black light.
Very cool.
And this guy, actually, I think I found this guy at like Five Below or something for like $7. And I was like, that's
Wow,
really
dude. Score.
If I found that, I'd have to buy every one they had.
All the
Completest.
guys.
They are fun.
Yeah, those are pretty fun. So yeah, that's my collection. I don't really like. I have a lot more, but I don't really collect them like religiously. But every once in a while, you come across a cool one, you got to get it.
Yeah.
Like as I said that, I looked to over here.
Hi, Kenneth Bird.
Kenneth Bird.
And I had to pick this one up, the Colonel, Colonel Sanders. So
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that's a cool one. I've seen that one.
That's
Thanks,
pretty
Will.
neat, man.
Thank you, Swagda, for dropping the links to everyone that's here. I really appreciate that, buddy.
Appreciate it,
All
swag.
right.
Hey, Brent, what's up, man?
Dragon's Leg.
Lair, yeah.
What's up, man?
So those are fun. What's up, guys? All right. Should we go back to comics?
Why don't you do a few and then I'll jump in because I only had a short beginning too.
All right.
So
All right. Cool. I'll do like 3 or 4 of the new ones, and then next time around I'll finish them off.
excellent, man.
We got Batman versus Batman. So this
is brand new stuff here. Let's go big.
Yeah. The Failsafe, which was a program created by Batman, in case he ever went crazy. Zur-En Ra, who's like supposed to be the better Batman inside of him, takes over Failsafe. And this is supposed to be the end of this arc where Failsafe has imprisoned Batman. He also beat up the Joker and basically put him in like one of those full body casts, like broke his back, and Joker's like recovering in a bed. It's pretty hilarious.
Everyone, please sub up the Dragon's Lair. He doesn't have that many subs, so go ahead, Will. Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and again, guys, thanks for dropping the links. Hey, Alberto.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's actually a really good series. That's Chip Zdarsky's doing that too. So if you're a Chip fan, recommend Batman.
Yeah. Okay, Venom
number 34. This is a Blood Hunt tie-in.
Okay.
So haven't read any of these books, but from today. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Well, you just got them. You're fresh from the LCS.
Fresh from the
brand
LCS.
new books. We appreciate that.
So there's the artist on this one has changed for Blood Hunt. So it's got a little different, by a little different, a lot different coloring, and the art's a little bit more on the like exaggerated horror scale, kind of like some of the other horror comics that are coming out recently.
I saw that you bought more red bands, Will.
I did. Well, because I opened up the issue number 1, and everybody was like, "No, don't take it out of the poly bag." So I was like, "I gotta buy another one that's in the poly bag just to replace it."
You bought 3. That's cool.
Right? Yeah. Well, I bought 3 basically. It was like 20. I think it was $20 for 3, or it was like people were selling 1 for $15. So I said, why not just pay $5 more and get 2 more issues?
There you go, dude. That's smart.
Yeah. So a lot of there's some vampire action.
Go
there.
big.
Go
big or go home. But we're already home. So
right. So that one, it has the whole Blood Hunt vibe. It's got a little horror tinge to it, so it's pretty cool.
So far, you're enjoying
Star Wars. I am. Blood Hunt. I haven't read the Venom tie-in yet, but I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do your reviews on your you do great reviews on your channel.
Thank you. We got Star Wars High Republic number 8. I forget the guy with the wonky eyes names, but these guys here are supposed to they feed off of the energy pretty much of Jedi. So the Jedi are very, very scared of those guys. Basically they show up and the Jedi are like, oh no. So let's see if we can get you a it's kind of the timeline. So they give you the timeline so you know where the High Republic falls, and that's way up here.
Yeah, they've been consistently doing that for a while now.
Yeah.
With their timeline.
So, and the thing with the timeline and setting it this early is there really are very few little stories that came out during this time. So they can pretty much throw, stuff at a wall and hope it sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Jackson Roy Kirk, you have a good night, my friend.
Good night, Jackson.
Good night. So let's see looking for a splash page or something. Oh, here's a cutesy character.
Oh.
But we got some stuff happening. Explosions. Let's see. Oh,
So
here's.
we're happy. Hey, by the way, Will, we're happy you're
Yeah.
feeling better.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, you were sick there for a few days.
Yeah, for a few days, but
you
got
bounced
over
right
it. So
You bounced right out of it.
somehow feeling a lot better. Yeah, feeling a lot better. Except for that one day with the smoke in the room. That
Put
got
you
me
back
for a
a
little bit.
couple
All right,
days.
guess Star
Yeah.
Wars. Yeah. With Landau.
Alberto Suave wants to know if modern Star Wars is any good. I can tell you my opinion. My opinion is when Marvel got Star Wars back, when Disney took over, they were great for like the first couple of years. And it's been kind of up and down since then, you know. But I think Will actually is enjoying it more than me. I do like Dr. Aphra. I like that character a lot.
So if you're a fan of like Lando or just like Princess Leia, any of the core Star Wars guys, with the exception of Han Solo because he's still trapped in carbonite, Star Wars is actually a pretty decent read. It's been focusing actually a lot on Lando Calrissian these days, especially after the whole Dark Droid saga, because his best friend part droid, so he had to do some shady stuff to save him. So basically, in his book, he ended up on trial, and one of the senators who was trying Landau gets kidnapped, and then gets put up to the highest bidder, and Landau gets out of imprisonment and talks his way out of it and helps to save the senator. And now this issue is going to go back to his trial, but he's hoping that because he helped to recover the kidnappee, that he'll get off a little easier than they wanted to, because part of his sentence, the most severe of the sentence is he gets put out of airlock, so he's trying to avoid that. All right, we'll end with this book before we turn it over. This is the Ultimates #1, but this is the negative.
Oh, I want to read this. This is coming to me, actually.
Yeah, this is the negative space variant with Iron Lad.
Cool.
So Ultimates #1. So I really can't tell you much about the Ultimates universe, except it's pretty cool.
I like Dennis Camp as a writer, and he's supposedly following up on what Hickman just started with Ultimates. So I'm looking forward to that comic, actually.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool. I mean, just to summarize the Ultimate Universe, the maker, right, recreates the Ultimate Universe in his own image, but he creates a world without superheroes. Basically, takes them out of the equation, and now you have the reintroduction of these superheroes to this world without heroes. So that's kind of the short version of it.
Zodiac is asking what is negative space, and that's when the outline is not there so much. Yeah, you see that? Like the outline of the character actually blends with the background.
You can see it on this arm particularly. Like your eye will kind of fill the void, right? But it's not. There's really not anything in that space or in this space or that space.
Right.
So usually the character model matches the background with.
In the last couple years, this has been a hit with covers, and I agree. I like them. They look tight.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool art style, so it's been cool. If I could find another one before it's my next turn, I'll bring out some more negative space if I can find them. They're around here somewhere.
Well, we're just glad you didn't burn up in an office, man. Yeah, you're feeling better,
Yeah, man, what a week that would have been.
Yeah.
Right. Get sick and then comic book and then office burn down. And that would have been sad.
Yo, bottom tier, what up, man? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.
Bottom tier is.
Hey, you guys just watch wherever you want to watch. I love the simultaneous streaming. It's just fun,
Good time.
All right, so as I was telling you guys before, I went to an old friend's house I haven't seen. I want to say in 20 years, but I actually saw him about 10 years ago when he was doing his show and stuff. He's in a band called Stereo Creeps. So I bought a bunch of comics from him. Some are really nice, and some are mid-grade, just modern stuff from 2000 and 2008. kind of beat up, you know, but not all of them were. So 1975, we got. We're gonna go big for this, you guys. That's all right. The superhero team up number 3.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, dude. I don't have any of these, so I got a couple of these now, and I'm very happy about that. I'm a pretty big Dr. Doom fan. You know what I need though is that Triumph and Torment, or Torment and Triumph, or whatever it was called. Nice white pages. That is a graphic novel in which it explains why Doom is so freaking crazy. It's a Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange team up. Have you guys heard of that? It came out like 40 years ago.
No.
Yeah, I think it was like a Marvel graphic novel, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want to get that because it explains that Doom's mom's in hell, and he's trying to save his mom by going up. There you go, Mike. Right?
Yeah.
Not the Slim Jim, but that right there.
Oh, the Doom story. His mother was into the black magic.
We got a little Doom. Yeah, his mom was into the black magic. Doom and Submariner throw down there. So yeah, I'm very happy. I got a bunch of these nice, clean comics. I'm going to be up there probably again. Okay, shout out to Mike, because I'm looking out for you, man. I really am, dude.
Oh, what you got?
Do you have this one? It's 19 gosh dang it, 1990. Hawk World number 2.
No, I do not.
Are you?
I've read it on the Kindle, but I want them now. Timothy Truman.
Is it?
Yeah,
Hawk World. Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, the original ones were. I don't know if the series was.
Oh no, Timothy Truman. Yeah, I freaking love his artwork, man. Holy cow! I spoke too soon. I should have kept my mouth shut. No,
brother, keep it, man. Keep it just for that splash page.
No. You know I'm a Truman fan, right? You know I like that. You know, but Emmanuel Santana.
There you go.
So this was actually in the long box I got for $25. Could you guys believe it? And they weren't bagged and boarded. And I actually got 2, almost 3 comics that way from my good friend Sean Moe. And
they ended up being like a nickel a piece.
Something like that. I'll let you do the math, Rob. But maybe I could do it again. Hopefully, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if there's like not bagged and boarded, there ought to be at least 300 in a long box. So
here's another one I'm thinking about, Mike. Man, when I was pulling these out, this is back in 2011 or something. Phantom Stranger number 1.
Yes.
And this is the new 52, which kind of had a mixed reviews when it came out.
I've read probably from 7 through 15.
Oh, that means you like this.
Yeah.
So I got I would do cheap comic collector proud, man. I'm doing Rob proud by getting this for like under 10 cents or something crazy.
I've lost the title.
It's been dethroned.
Dethroned, yes.
I might have dethroned you. No, I don't know if I can, man. You're on it all the time, getting some wonderful stuff.
I had never got them that cheap, unless you count like the free boxes they gave me. But that's the reason I say they were only 19 cents, because they threw in so much free stuff. You know,
Mike, I could see why you kept reading this, man. And actually, the art's really good. So yeah, cool. Loving it. Brett Anderson does the okay, here's another. Okay, I'm gonna keep shouting out Mike here, because he asked me to look for him, while I was looking through all this stuff for Sean and with Sean. And this is All Stars number 3.
I'm sending a buck for 20 comics, man.
Well, I know you're sending me a package. Man.
No,
You know?
I'm working on a box for you, like literally a box.
Yeah.
I've got that one.
Guns, Gore, and Gotham. You got this.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
I don't.
Oh, okay, Rob. Okay, I got you covered, Rob. I'm gonna trade with the Four Horsemen. All you guys, man. Are you kidding me? Will's sitting on a freaking huge pile of comics too. Don't let him kid you.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And he does his giveaways too. Look at this. This is pretty good. Pretty cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Will recently did his duck race, right, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Every Monday he does giveaways. You know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to show this one here. I think this is 2000 and something. I don't even need to shout this out, but it's Howard Shakin. It's number 2, and it's Challengers of the Unknown. And I love my Howard Shakin. Shout out to the bottom tier collector. He likes the American flag.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, this is like done in that American flag style, you know, the reporting and stuff. And this dystopia, right? He does that stuff pretty good. I guess Howard Shakin, you know, did a lot of DC work in the 70s, I guess.
That's really nice.
I'm more familiar with his indie stuff in the 80s more. You know, but yeah, he's freaking great. So yeah, I should probably move it along to one of you other guys. I mean, I got to do another one here. I got to do one more. I know you're going to appreciate this one, Mike. You know, this is 2011, the New 52.
Jonah Hicks.
You want to guess what it is? Frankenstein, Agent of Shade.
Yes. I've got a couple of those.
I guess these got kind of warm for a while, or maybe they're hot. I mean, these are, I would say, mid-grade. I wouldn't, but
He's supposed to be in some cartoon or something.
I don't know. Yeah, someone in the chat could point out that, but some speculators have been picking this stuff up, and it looks cool. I have a friend, Max, who is the biggest Frankenstein fan I've ever met. It's definitely cool. You could do almost anything with Frankenstein and make it work. It's just pretty weird. But yeah, dude. All right, so who wants to go next? Are we talking Mike here?
Yeah, we'll go that one.
Okay. But yeah, you guys, for like 5-10 cents a comic or something, I don't know. It's good. But I bought, like, just so you guys know, I threw down some serious cash for some good bronze and copper out of the stash. You know what I mean? Out of the good stuff.
I'm just curious if he's liquidating. How many books does he have? All these questions are in my head.
Well, he came into this. He came into this at the wrong time because dude was just dropping all these comics that he had, and Sean wasn't ready for it, but he did it anyway. Because his house is under construction.
Right.
So he has 2 kids and a wife. His wife, doesn't like it, but he's got a cool wife. He's got a cool wife. But yeah, dude, I'll be back probably next month.
Believe me, I hear it all the time when a new package comes in.
Yeah.
Cheap comic collector. Here we go. Go switch up to Daredevil.
Now you're speaking my language with this. Man.
Dr. Doom. He said Dr. Doom. So
is that Gene Colan? Yeah.
Let me open up to the Splashy Splash.
Wow.
Gene Colan. Oh, you gotta be careful with these, man. But yeah, there's Gene Colan. Got someone coming out on me here.
Cool.
Then we got Daredevil number 41.
Appreciate everyone in the chat, man. It kind of took off a little bit while I was on. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here, Damien. Oh, I got that one, man.
Sleepy Reader. What's up, Sleepy?
Sleepy Reader 666. Right on, brother. Dude, you guys, everyone in the world, man, you could buy Daredevil Silver Age, a lot of it on the cheap, man.
I was getting these when I came back into comics like 2008.
Yeah.
They were They were not too over the moon.
What up,
number 42.
What up, Arcade Pop? Thanks for being here. I love the Jester too. That's really cool.
It's got a little cape action right there.
Oh yeah.
So if they were cheap back then, they were even cheaper with that right there.
Yeah.
And here goes a horror vibe here. This is number 54. We jump up. So I'm finally cracking open some Daredevil boxes.
Nice, man. You know I'm looking out for Daredevil, dude.
Yeah. There's your floating heads. 15 center.
Thank you, Swag. Swag does dropping the link for everybody. That one's for Arcade Pop. Thank you.
Hey, we got a light malfunction over here.
What's going on, dude?
This stupid light.
Oh, yeah, stuff happens.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Go to the next one. Let me get my light situation fixed up. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Still checking out the chat. Really appreciate you guys a lot, man.
Okay, we're back. Here we go.
For
Daredevil number 55.
Whoa.
Coward.
It's ironic because he's the man without fear.
Yes.
Yet disembodied voices calling him a coward, and he's.
When I got back into comics back then in 2008, I hit Daredevil hard.
Yeah, dude, Daredevil is fun. He was always right under the radar, popular just enough where Marvel didn't mess with him as much as they messed with other characters, you know.
This one's got a subscription crease this way. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I do. I buy the readers until I upgrade. That's what I do.
This is my upgrade because the story's all there.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to upgrade. Yeah, you're the easy comic reader.
I'm the easy comic reader, baby. There we go, number 64.
Very cool, dude. Yeah, I didn't know Shaken did Challengers either, Damien. Real interesting stuff.
And we'll stop with 71.
Whoa. Loving that, dude. Looking absolutely awesome. Thank you once again, Swag, dropping these links for everyone who's in the chat. Please do it, you guys. Click on them. Make sure we're subbed up to each other. Wow, look at that.
This was not too bad of a shape, man. I like it. We gotta show it that back.
I'm looking.
I'll end with another one of those Fleetway annuals.
Nice.
In the UK, 1978.
Wow.
It's a fatty, but it's a hardback.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful.
Some of these have color. A lot of them have black and white, but I love the two-tone color that they use in some of these.
Yeah, two-tone. Rocking it.
Right there.
Black and whites too. Look at that.
And the art is gorgeous, man. If I can get a close up on some of that. There you go, man.
All right. So Damien says Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a damn good read, or darn good read. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, I really appreciate all you guys, subbing each other up and being cool to each other on the chat here. Very cool. I guess Rob's up next, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I found my slip for this flat rate box from Whatnot. And I got it from DA Comics. With shipping, it was $43.38 for 69 comics. So it ended up being 63 cents a comic.
Wow.
Not quite as good as your deal, Aaron, but still pretty darn good.
I'm a Mr. Braggart right now, right? What YouTube's all about.
Scorpion number 2.
Or let's have you go big.
Oh, there you go. Atlas Seaboard.
Yep, 1975.
Yeah. And the Atlases were a big reason I decided to keep the box, because every time I put them up for sale, they're gone.
Yeah.
This is number 3 of the Scorpion.
Well, the great thing about Atlas is that there's a very limited amount of comics they made.
This is just Swords of the Swashbucklers number 6. Nothing all that special, but
It's special
I
to
think
me, man.
it was in a bag with a complete run of something else. I think they thought it was an issue of that, but
I love it. Just gold.
and then you'll probably remember this one. Our old friend Saber number 1.
Yeah.
Wow. Claim.
Makes a return appearance. This one will be going in a sale because I already have it. But but also in this box was number 4.
I have a couple of those issues, I think, but yeah.
Number 13.
Nice. I just love to me, he looks like Jimi Hendrix.
That was the one I had.
Yeah, there were some duplicates in here too that'll make it into a sale. There's number 12.
Looking good.
Wow.
No complaints there.
Number 11.
Wow. That is cool, man.
Number 10.
Man, I only have a couple of those.
And second number 10, so that'll be going in the sale too.
Claim.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Whoa.
Number 9.
Are you sure, Rob? You sure you want to keep those?
Number 8.
So awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, I was going through this box and I'm like, this has got to be the best flat rate box ever.
Yeah.
Number 7.
You don't really want those, Rob.
Keep trying. Number 6.
Look into Mike's eyes. Slow your breathing down.
Number 5.
Look at this shiny object.
Hey, I bought that one. I bought one of those off of you.
Yeah, the number 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Time Tunnel.
Ooh, you don't want that one either, Rob. Good Lord.
Is number 2.
Mike's eyes.
And it's got a photo back cover.
Nice. I love that. That is so much fun.
Okay.
Number 9.
Skull the Slayer number 2.
Oh my gosh.
Iggy was had that featured that.
Number 3.
Whoa.
And I mean, I've seen flat rate boxes like this, but they usually go way out of my price range. They're like $90, $100 boxes. So Tales of Evil featuring Bog Beast.
Oh, let's see. Blow that one up. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, Tales of Evil.
I thought that was the one you showed, but I wasn't sure.
I got it from my friend Dave, and for 25 cents though. But I bought him lunch. Remember?
Yes, that's right. And you won't let him forget.
Oh, I'll be lunch next time. His prices went up the second time, but he bought me lunch.
Strange Sports Stories number 6.
Oh man, that was cool.
That looks great, dude.
Number 5.
Some hockey.
Number 4.
Strange Sports. You gotta love it.
3.
Nice.
We got some spacefaring action underneath.
Number 2.
Riding a T-Rex.
And number 1.
Playing with the devil.
Oh, you don't want that one, Rob.
But I'm not positive.
That one you do not want. That you need to get rid of that one. Yes.
Dude,
and then from Epic Comics, we have Sisterhood of Steel.
You said it, Swag.
Number 8.
Strange Sports looks cool.
Number 7.
Wow.
6. 5.
Wow, that's a good one.
4.
Uh-oh, you got people claiming. Swagda wants those Strange Sports. I do too,
3.
bro.
2.
And is he gonna do it?
And number 1, which is a cool cover.
Oh, very good, very good.
And then Sectors number 5.
Wow, that looks good. It looks
Those are toys.
looks like Bill Sienkiewicz art.
4.
I think those were action figures.
Yeah, they were toys, I think.
Bill,
They were a toy line, like after Micronauts and all that came out.
yeah, Bill Mantlo is writing all those toy line stuff.
Number
on
3.
Marvel. I don't know if he did that.
Number 2.
Alberto Suave had those toys.
And there wasn't a number 1, but what we did get was something called Slaughterman, number 1 from Comico.
Right.
What?
I'd buy that all day long, dude.
I've not heard of this one, but it's got
Wow.
the usual gorgeous black and white art.
Oh yeah, man, that's me.
Huh.
Might as well write my name in there.
And also number 2.
I love
You
that.
don't want those, Ron. No,
I love the
You
stuff
did
that people think are trash. I freaking think it's gold.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't, I mean, normally I don't go this. That was the last of the box, but normally I don't go this high on a box. But
Oh yeah.
because usually when they're throwing stuff in there, I'm like, okay, $1, $1, and that's how I determine whether I'm going to bid on it or not.
Yeah.
Because like if there's 10 books I want, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to spend $10 on it, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
book, there's not a book in there I wouldn't have bought for $1. So
Yeah.
and a lot that I probably would have paid a little bit more for. So
Yeah. And now your personal stash is growing.
yeah.
No?
So yeah, those
Yeah.
except for the doubles, that they won't be in the sale, but a few of them will make it into there. So
Cool,
Nice.
man.
but it will be a sale like 3 weeks,
Well,
4 weeks down the road. So
loving your claim sales on Saturday. I try to hit those up. Last Monday is when I was at Sean's, or I would have hit you up on the Monday claim. Mike just did his first claim sale on Monday nights before Will's show. Couple comics, right?
yeah, I tried to get off before Will came on, but I missed it by like 15 minutes.
And up next is Will. Yeah, Will's up now, dude.
All right, back to Will. So we'll finish the
New
new
comic
comic.
day.
So let's go ahead and do. We got Wells and McGinnis on Amazing Spider-Man number 51.
That looks good.
Yeah, the artwork is actually pretty cool. There's a goblin in here.
Yep. Is there a
I
new
won't know.
goblin? Is there a new goblin now?
It's a newish goblin. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
newish.
character that we all know, just in goblin form.
Okay.
So I'll let
That
you
looked
guys.
good. The art looked really good there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing about modern comics is a lot of times the art is good, And they actually that was like a Miss Marvel. Original Miss
Yeah, we
Marvel
have-
was in there.
Return of Chasm. Yeah, on the
What was
yeah,
up
she's
with
in.
that? I like the original Miss Marvel. Kind of miss her, but I like the new one too.
Yeah, you got Spider Woman, Miss Marvel. What else is in there? Doctor Strange, Cap, Wolverine.
Yeah.
So a lot of
That looks good.
appearances in ASM this month. We also grabbed the What If anniversary issue. So you got
Oh, that's
Minnie as Dazzler.
Yeah.
Right? Got Mickey and Donor as Cyclops.
I thought that was the facsimile at first, but no, that's
Yeah,
the
that's what I was thinking.
Disney variant.
Disney variant. Yeah. So pretty
No.
cool.
No Zodiac, no 3-week long claim sale at Rob's.
He keeps
Looks
wanting
like-
me to do a marathon.
Looks
I
like
decided
Will-
today if I ever do a marathon, it's going to be for subscribers. It's like I won't go off the air until I hit 500 subscribers.
Oh, I hear you, bro. Will, you were freezing up there, Will. So we filled in the space of when you were freezing up there.
Cool. That's what we got to do. You want to go on. Just got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Blood Hunter.
We got Blood Hunters. So this is like an anthology book. It's got a few different stories in it. This one, we got the Hulk in here, and this is all part of Blood Hunt.
Okay.
So this is a Blood Hunt kind of tie-in. I bought issue 1, and I thought it was fun. It was a lot of different stories of characters like Hawkeye hanging out and Dagger.
Oh, cool.
All these characters kind of in New York. So I'm not quite sure what this setting is because last time we left the Hulk, he was down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Nolans.
He's knowledge.
So Yeah. Oh, there is a. If anybody wants to scan this QR code, basically it's a Marvel. It brings you to like a site where they show you like the Marvel Coca-Cola cans.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
got.
Ooh,
Last week we had Hawkeye, Clint Barton. This week we have the other Hawkeye.
looking good.
So like I said, like anthology story. Here's one of the coolest dogs in the Marvel universe. That's Pizza Dog right there. So if you didn't read the Matt Fraction Hawkeye, definitely worth a read, if only for Pizza Dog.
Yeah, that's right. That was Matt Fraction. Donny Cates was the ghost dog or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the Doctor Strange Ghost Dog or whatever it was. Yeah. Here's some more artwork in here.
Yeah.
We got
Dr.
what appears to be Frankenstein.
Nice.
And
another appearance.
vampire. Yeah. Cool thing about Frank is he can just, show up anywhere, really.
Yeah. Dr. Silver Age, I know Hulk's your man. You got probably all the original issues or close to it, my friend. Holy cow. Dr. Silver Age's collection is awesome.
There's some more Frankenstein, and you got Bloodstone, and Bloodstone and Dagger. They kind of met up in the first issue, so I'm guessing this is a continuation.
I'll always love Cloak and Dagger, you guys. That's just one of them. I love those two.
Yeah, so Cloak. So in the here's the checklist and the last page. Oh, looks like spoiler alert. So in Blood Hunt, basically the dark powers or dark forces are what lead to the sun going out, which allow the vampires to come out. And Cloak is part of that. He's powered by darkness, so he's one of the characters who, he's not a vampire. He just kind of disappeared. So I think in the first Blood Hunters, we get Dagger kind of walking the streets, hoping to find, anything that can lead her towards Cloak.
Okay, that's interesting to me, to be honest.
All right, here's a book I picked up that I just had to because it said it had a gunslinger and a samurai.
Okay.
So Falling in Love on the Path to Hell.
Yeah, cool title. The Ultimate Tragedy.
Right.
It sounds like a great name for a YouTube channel, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
Where are we all heading on YouTube? What's going on here?
So it's a Jerry Dugan book. So you might Jerry Dugan from writing the X-Men, and he did some Marauders and did a couple of other indie books.
Yep.
And I think it's Riley Brown is the artist. Gary Brown, not Riley.
You liked that first year of Marauders, right? With
I
Dugan.
did the first arc.
Yeah.
That was my there's also this samurai. She's a female, and she is just beating up on people in here.
Yeah, Swag's
pretty beat up.
Nice.
that looks pretty tight, man.
Yes.
Swag's been doing his indie hauls lately. That's pretty cool, dude.
Nihal, yeah.
Let's see. We got the gunslinging guy. All right, I won't show that page because some gratuity there.
Gratuitous something.
Gore, gratuitous gore.
Okay.
So,
I think it's great.
Yeah, that looks like a good book.
I think it's great you bought those extra red bands, dude.
Yeah. Gotta have some in the bag.
Yeah, dude.
All right. This is Uncanny X-Men Legacy number 700, but actually 35. This is a wraparound cover.
Awesome.
So you got Professor X being pushed by Magneto and then followed by a whole horde of other mutants.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is supposed to wrap up the whole age of Krakoa. But here's what Professor X looks like. Not sure what that shirt says, but it says something about Krakoa.
It's kind of like
Krakoa was for lovers.
It's like Frank Quietly era, Grant Morrison era type of art.
Yeah. So in this book, we have Jerry Dugan, Kieran Gillen, Al Ewing, Joshua Cassara, Phil Noto, Lucas Wernick, Lanil Francis Yu, Walter Simonson, Mark Brooks, John Romita Jr., Jerome Pena, Luciano Vecchio, Stefano Casilli, Sarah Pacelli, Chris Claremont, Salvador LaRocca.
Seems like a big deal, a big event here.
Number
Gail
700.
Simon.
What's up,
Jed
Jacob?
McKay.
Jacob in the house.
Jacob.
Sub Jacob up.
Yeah, so this this book, just a lot of different artists. So I can turn to this page and we'll see different.
Okay, let's go big. All right.
See some different artwork there. And then if I go more towards the front of the page.
So that's a big, thick one.
Yeah, this is a big boy. This guy, this was on the $10.
Wow.
This was a $10 book. So
Comic.
Good news is that Marvel is going to start dropping some prices here and there.
Yes, I heard that. That is good news.
Yeah. So, a lot of the $4.99 books will become $3.99. A lot of the $7.99 books will now be like $4.99 or $5.99. Yeah. Maybe not quite as many pages, but they're looking not to push the price.
We need this.
That far. So
we need Comics Embraced. What's up, brother? Thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate you.
Comics Embraced.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Hey, my new price point is 5 cents now.
Akasha Tripathi, thank you for being here.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't read the book yet. Just got it from the comic shop. Also, stop doing spoilers.
We love it. We love it when Will comes fresh from the LCS. He knows the backstory, but he doesn't know exactly what the issue's about.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Last but not least, this is the last book I picked up. This is the 1 per store variant of Scarlet #1. So if you're a G.I. Joe fan,
looking good.
We got Scarlet #1.
I think Kelly Thompson writes okay stuff. I know she gets a bad rap sometimes, but her comics sometimes flow really good,
Yeah. So I haven't got to read it yet, but what we do get in here is a lot of it. These are all like origins kind of the people coming to G.I. Joe. So what we're going to get is probably with Scarlet is a lot of espionage type deal. A lot of sneaking around, infiltrating stuff. So there she's jumping over stuff, kicking people, shooting a gun. All the Scarlet stuff, hitting somebody with a purse.
Yeah.
All in the first couple of pages.
Comics Embraced.
Riding a bike.
So very happy you're here, man.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
What's up, Comics Embraced? Glad you could be here.
Yeah, dude.
So there is a first appearance in this book, at least for the image version of. Oh, here's a nice splash page. The image version of G.I. Joe. So we do have.
Will, you're waiting for them to bring back the title G.I. Joe, but I think I thought about it since you said that. I think this is smart what they're doing. I kind of like.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you could do that with G.I. Joe. It probably would have been a lot harder with the Transformers to give each character their own.
Yeah. Right? But the title of the comic, G.I. Joe, everyone knows about it. Yeah. But to do the Scarlet, Destro, I kind of like it.
So, yeah. So you have Scarlet and Destro now. And then after those are done, you're going to have Storm Shadow and what's
Snake Eyes?
Snake Eyes, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Why did I forget that?
It's
Snake
all right.
Eyes and Storm Shadow.
You just
you're
gonna
have
smoke-filled room or something, right?
Yeah. You're gonna have Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes as the next arc after Scarlet and Destro. So when Scarlet and Destro, then they'll do Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, and then after that, who knows? They may keep the party going, or they may do the G.I. Joe book. Eventually, they're supposed to do a G.I. Joe proper book, but they may just keep introducing all these characters as they, keep.
I like that the world building. It makes me want to get the trades or something. I haven't been reading the Energon universe, but I'm actually intrigued by it.
And it's interesting right now because even though GI Joe and Cobra are technically being formed, they're really not quite familiar with each other, right? So the GI Joe team is kind of coming together because Transformers are on the Earth, and Duke and the Decepticons are, and Duke had an experience with them, and he's like, we got to keep this under control, and his buddy ends up getting Starscream ends up killing his best friend and stuff like that. So that's kind of what's happening there. And then with the Cobra guy, with the Cobra thing happening, it's found Megatron in the ice, and then he's also like, he's like, we got to weaponize these robots. I've discovered this energy based off of these these aliens or these Transformers, and he's like, I can use this to create my army to like kind of take over the world. So
it sounds interesting to me, and I guess a lot of the characters that previously lacked luster or lackluster just classically are now getting upgrades. That's what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing it's a good thing. So
yeah. Also, before next person goes with their comics, I forget who asked, but somebody asked or said they wondered when the first Negative Space cover came out. And so I did a little research while you guys were showing your books, and I can trace one back all the way to 1955. It's a Harvey book called Little Dot. It's Little Dot number 11. And that's one of the first Negative Space.
That's in Rob's wheelhouse there. Yeah, Little Dot.
I'm not saying that's the very first one, but it's definitely one of the first ones that is listed as a Negative Space variant. 1955.
Cool. I have to check with Ranger Sly for that one. I bet he might have that one.
Cool.
Ranger Sly's a big Dot fan, Little Dot.
Yeah, but he says he doesn't actually have that many of them because they're hard to find. So
yeah. Dr. Silver Age, Hot Rod. Yeah, man, we're very happy Swagda is dropping these links so people could just like hit each other up, sub each other up. It's just a great idea, man. All right, so I'm going to take it to, I love my indies from the 80s, right? I love saying that. And another thing I love saying are the Filthy 50 centers, right? Well, I got both here. 1986 from True Studios, we got Troll Lords. So for those of you who don't know, I live 40 minutes from any place that sells comics, and one of those places is a half-price bookstore, but it's actually an outlet store. So all the comics there are 50 cents, and not all of them have Filthy 50 centers on them. Look at this. For 50 cents, you guys. There you go. There's your skull.
There's the skull. Can't go wrong with it.
And I love indies from the 80s because they were hustling. The direct market was relatively new in the 80s, and people were, eventually flooded the market with the indies, and not everyone could keep up with it. But now, man, you could just get this stuff on the cheap, and for 50 cents or under $1, you guys should be checking out your indies from the 80s, man, in the dollar bins, because you'll be surprised how much fun stuff is there,
Sweet. I believe it was Zodiac who actually asked about the Negative Space. So shout out to Zodiac.
Shout out to the Big Z, man. We really appreciate Zodiac too.
Yeah,
really awesome. So I got this out of the $25 long box without bags and boards, right? So you get more comics, but the condition is not going to be perfect. But here is Justice League Quarterly, 1990. And I love this J.M. DeMatteis, Ken, I said that right. No, Keith Giffen era of comics. It's so funny. And to get this stuff on the cheap, to me, is beautiful. I've been reading Justice League International. I read it when I was a kid, but I don't think I followed all of it. I love the humor, of course, with Guy Gardner and Lobo and all that stuff. But now I'm rereading it, and I have a new found appreciation for characters like Lord Manga and his robot. It's just good stuff. So yeah, you got to hand it to DC in the 80s, turning their Justice League into a comedy show. So remember, I bought one of these from you and your claim sale there, Rob. It's 2008. I found more of these, man, in the $25 long box, right?
Cool.
Dr. Sleepless issue 5, and it's this incredible art. I mean, I think these are actually B covers.
Wow.
Warren Ellis actually writes this story. Look at this.
Jeez.
And it's a gatefold.
I mean, it looks like it'd take them a month just to do that one cover.
Wow.
I know. It's beautiful.
Now
there's
some eyeballs in there. I see the eyes.
Is there an eyeball? I love my eyeballs. I love my flying saucers, and I love when they combine too.
It's on the back cover. It's on the back cover, like on a post.
I know there's orbs. I just like orbs. Let's put it that way.
Look on the post of it. I thought I saw it. Or maybe it's on the front.
Well, you guys know
It's just a big gumball machine full of eyes.
Well,
it's cool though, man. I freaking love that. So I know Rob was telling me about the 80s, and I'm hoping I'm starting to grab these in the right year. I'll just have Rob tell me. But this is 1994. This is a little later. A Legion of Superheroes, 57. I know Legion of Superheroes in the 80s is what I'm going to go after, so I could start reading that stuff. But this might be a little.
That's the next.
This is where you kind of fell off, right?
Yeah, that's the Keith Giffen. I think the series that started off with Keith Giffen doing it. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Legion is confusing in the order because they rebooted it so many times.
Right. So, Rob, just to recap, what would you say is your favorite era of Legion of Superheroes?
1980s.
1980s.
Yeah.
After 200 and what was it, 59 or something like that, when Superboy left the title?
Well, anything. Yeah, I think that's right. Number 259 is when it became Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Superboy and the Legion. So some of that leading up to that is good too. I hadn't seen a lot of that until recently, but that's pretty good stuff too.
Okay, cool.
Because you got the 14-year-old Jim Shooter writing it, right? So
wow, awesome. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, so I think that's brilliant. I'm into the.
Yeah, they had no idea they were hiring a 14-year-old.
I'm into the DC. No, they didn't, huh? Wow. Holy cow.
Crazy.
I'm into the DC teams of the 80s. So Sequential Geek, I don't know if you guys are subbed up to him, but he got me interested in 2008 Simon Dark. Like a character that it might be like a Crow kind of character in Gotham. I guess DC over the years has so many awesome obscure characters that they just don't exploit or something. They keep relying on Batman, and then like every 4 years they bring back the classics for everyone, right? Which lasts for about a year, and then they start doing their own thing again. But that's my criticism of DC.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, I'm not an expert or anything, but this looks really good to me.
It is.
Yeah, so
2008.
Yeah. Scott Hampton is the artist, and Steve Niles writes it, and Todd Clean does the inks. I think Mike would love this, so I thought of that.
Really interesting.
Here's something I collect sporadically that I'm trying to get. I love this iteration of Batgirl, and it's 2000, year 2000, and it's number 9 of Batgirl. I love her. Like she actually looks blind in this, you know. But I've read a lot of this. Most people are Barbara Gordon fans, but I like Cassie. I forget it. Sometimes when I'm streaming, my brain just goes, you know, and I have all this knowledge, but it's gone, dude. So this is some cool Batman stories too. I really enjoyed this Batgirl. Okay, here's one for Mike. I was thinking of Mike, but I don't know if you like this one. I'm not sure, you know.
See what you got, man.
It's 2007, and it's by Dynamite, and it's the Lone Ranger.
Yes, I love that.
I know that you love the Lone Ranger, dude.
Yes.
So for getting this for 5 to 10 cents, I was like, yeah, dude.
And I think they had like, I don't know how many covers for that number 1.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah, Dynamite
goes crazy.
Yeah. I found out the hard way.
I want to collect them all. No, you don't.
Oh yeah.
So
And I read down on Kindle.
And I found the previews for you, dude.
It's going to taste the blade.
These are the only paper magazines that will taste Easy Comic Reader's blade. Everyone else gets left alone. So
Chris Samney art.
there you go, dude.
Alex Maleev.
Yeah. So this is definitely going to you, Mike. All right, who's up next? I got just, you know, this kind of stuff, you guys. You know, yeah, why don't we just keep it moving? We'll keep it moving. I'm having a blast here. Okay, who's up next? Is it Mike?
Yeah, I'll go. All right, let's go back to some Marvel horror. Vault of Evil, number 11.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the classic fear faces and stuff and monsters. It's just so cool.
Oh my God. Marvel Premiere, number 45.
Man,
Ooh, the Man Wolf.
Thank you, chat. I love you. This is so cool. You guys just blow up the freaking chat, man. Man Wolf, man, I freaking love that.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to open these. Here we go.
Looking good. Old Wolf in the house. Thanks for being here, bro.
Yeah,
Tony, did you get my package? I sent you a package too, my friend. Yeah, I know you were in California or something like that, but I sent you something. Cool. Chamber of Chills, dude.
number 7.
Looking good.
Ready for keeps. Oh, man.
Loving it.
Chamber of Chills, number 4.
Yeah, 80s from the Indies, comics embraced. You know it, dude. It's just on the cheap.
Tomb of Darkness, number 13.
Whoa, dude.
Lucky number 13.
So, Mike, you grabbed a lot of these before the horror. People
because, again, this is what we read. But all of our books were coverless.
Yeah.
So it was cool to open them up and go, hey, I kind of remember this, man.
Yeah.
Tomb of Darkness, number 11.
Very cool.
We're getting. All right. And then we've got a little chunk missing on the top, but that's okay. Number 23.
You love it.
Oh, man. To me, this is just, I don't know. I got a photo shoot in mind for some of these things. Just to show, like, these were, I don't know, they were popular in our house.
That's
Where
great.
Monsters Dwell, number 38.
Look,
there's one for Dr. Silver Age. Yeah, wrestling cover right there, baby.
For the hot rod.
Yeah, hot rod wrestling. Or as we used to call it, wrestling. Turn on the TV, the wrestling showing. Where Monsters Dwell, number 12.
Very cool, dude. That looks Kirby right there.
Yeah.
Kirby-esque.
And all these are reprints from back then.
Wow.
Let's see.
Rob should make his own comic book, huh? I wonder if Rob would do that.
Last Voyage of Captain Crag. There's another Monsters Dwell. This one's number 4.
So Dr. Silver Age says those Lone Ranger books were fantastic.
I said I read. I do the where you get a sample and you read as much as you can before they cut you off.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm afraid to do that. I stick with the paper, whatever paper. I got so much paper.
No, I mean, but I don't know, man. I gotta have books to read, and sometimes it's just too convenient. Press a button, boom, you get the whole thing. Frankenstein Monster number 15. Trapped in a Nightmare.
Oh yeah, another Frankenstein appearance. He's like Bigfoot. Did we really see him? He's there and gone.
And here's a Woe Condition. Frankenstein number 6. Frankenstein Monster.
Nice.
There's the Woe down there.
Yeah, somewhere
down the road.
People are loving what you're showing, dude.
And here's a Marvel Classics comics, which, you know, I've started like having more of an affinity for these types of, you know, take on the classic literature, because a lot of times when you open them up, the art is just wow.
Yeah.
So here's a flash right here.
It's incredible the stuff that I overlooked when I was younger. You know?
Of course.
Now I'm like, ooh, do I have room in my house for that?
And then we'll end it with another one of the picture library from Fleetway Annual, 1979.
Nice.
Wow.
Love it. You guys holding it right up to the camera. I love it. That's nice cool. Hard copy.
And you have the same cover on the back.
Very cool, dude.
Open. They sometimes they have some of these informational articles, but again, it's just if you track down the characters, you will find who the creators were. But if you go to Grand Comics database, it doesn't have the information there. But there you go. Oh, let's just throw in a paperback. Just
nice work, dude. All that, yeah. I love the paperwork, paper book stuff. I love it, man. Small paperbacks.
Revolt in 2100.
Freaking awesome. Dr. Silver Age, man. Thank you so. He's looking for to fill his Frankenstein Monster series.
Tell me which ones you need, Doc. I'll look for them.
Rod, we would love to have you on the show sometime, man. You're always welcome, man. This guy's got incredible books, dude.
Oh yeah.
All right. I think we got Rob up next. Thank you so much, Mike. We all love that horror, man. The freaking chat room was lighting up for that stuff, dude. Very cool. Okay.
All right. I wasn't really prepared for another round, but I do have one more book that I wanted to show you guys.
Okay.
And I saw this cover, and I grabbed it based on the cover. Didn't know until I got it like yesterday what book it was or anything about it. I just saw this cover, and I thought it was cool.
It is cool. Yeah, it looks tight.
That's like a garbage.
It blew my mind.
Is he playing a video game? What is he doing?
I don't know. He's got a button, and I guess so. Either that or he's using it to blow his mind. I don't know.
It's like Adam Bomb from Garbage Pail Kids. I remember those.
It is Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah,
okay.
I was going to say that.
It says Garbage Pail Kids Origins #1 from Dynamite.
Yeah.
And this is a retailer, a whatnot retailer exclusive cover. Whatever the heck that means. But yeah, it is Garbage Pail Kids. So, but the art is actually really, really impressive.
Higgy's back
on the inside as well, which surprised me when I realized it was Garbage Pail Kids. I was like, well, it's still got a cool cover.
Wow.
But then I opened it up and I was like, oh, this art is awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome, dude.
And so I guess this is the origin story of Adam Bomb, appropriately enough.
So there were always two names on those cards. I cannot remember the other because it was the same card, but it would have two different names. And I wonder if anybody knows the other one. It was Adam Bomb, and I can't remember the other. Babbling Brook. There's some names.
The last panel is they're like, we can be superheroes.
Yeah, man, that's good.
It's awesome, man.
So, I picked that up. It was $1.
That was the answer to Cabbage Patch Kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure actually. But
I remember the part.
I thought when I saw that cover, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't even know for sure if it was a comic book or not. It could have been like a art print or something.
Cool.
But yeah, very cool. So
Nice.
that's what I got.
All right. Is Will next?
Nice.
We bring him the couple comics back in the house.
All right. So I got one pop that I didn't show last time, but I
we gotta
should show
pop.
this one.
Every week you got to show a new pop, dude. Stan the man.
Hey, all right.
And the man.
Very nice.
With glasses. Yeah.
Can't do a comic show without Stan the man. So
Yeah, cool stuff, Rob. What you showed there, that was great. Yeah, I agree.
all right. So yeah, I pulled another pile of books from the long box I'm cleaning up over there.
The vault.
Yeah, pretty much. So we got Conan, Serpent Wars #1. This was a 50 center.
This is when
So,
this is when Marvel had Conan, right? This is what we're talking about.
yeah, he came back. Serpent Wars was one of the first books they had.
I wonder if they're going to start collecting when Conan recently came into the Marvel universe.
Do like a collection. Yeah, they did it right. Like they had good artists.
And he was only in the comic book universe for like 2 or 3 years, right? It wasn't that long before Titan got him back. Became
right.
He's not public domain, right? You think he would be? He's old enough.
No, yeah. It's kind of
What I don't understand is why Conan and Red Sonja are at 2 different companies. That's just weird. But
right, why split them up? Should be
I think Dynamite and Marvel did a crossover using those 2 characters at one time.
Right. Let's see what trouble we can find.
Thank God Marvel lost Conan. That's according to Comics and Race. Because he's got it. You know, Titan's doing a really great job right now. So
Yes, they are.
I will say that when Conan was with Marvel, I did enjoy the Savage Avengers.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
That was a fun read.
And Sonya's in Higgy's
so
Garage. We all know that, Higgy. We all know she has a crush on Damien too.
Yes.
And it's nice that you found out who was giving you those special gifts.
That was awesome.
Now what was it? The Destructor. He's giving Higgy
the Dominator.
Yeah, oh, the Dominator. That's right.
The Dominator.
That was hilarious.
The Dominator. Oof. Got a little Spider-Man 76.
Ooh.
Zeb Wells put Spider-Man in the hospital for a little bit. So there you go.
Huh.
And then because they were doing the whole you'll see that Zeb Wells did 76 and then Kelly Thompson does 77. They were kind of like alternating writers like every 2 or 3 issues. It was an interesting concept for a while. But they were trying to push the Beyond Corp Spider-Man. So that was why they put Peter in the hospital for a little bit to let not that the Beyond Corp put Peter in the hospital, but the writers put Peter in the hospital so they could push the other Spider-Man who's now Chasm.
You're speaking figuratively.
Yes.
I remember that detective. That might be Tinian.
That's nice.
Cool cover. This is Mariko Tamaki, actually.
Oh, I remember that. Okay. Yo,
yeah, but the nice color contrast between the
going
blue
back
and the
to
red.
Conan. Going back to Conan. Brian,
Yeah.
bottom tier collector. Dark Horse did have Conan for a while.
They did.
Yeah, you could look out for those, brother.
Dark Horse had a couple of cool things that Marvel then took over, like Aliens and Predator. They were all over at Dark Horse before they came.
Yeah,
over.
Dark Horse was the first ones to do those franchises. The Alien and Predator,
all right.
making it happen, fighting each other and whatnots.
Here we have a cool black and white cover, Galactic Storm, The Avengers, number 347. I believe this 50-cent pickup as well. So we got those cool $90.
Yeah.
These are mostly like covers I was enjoying.
I try not to stereotype any era of comics anymore.
Yeah.
I used to be so biased against the 90s. I'm telling you guys, I didn't like it.
Right. They're getting popular again in some ways.
I like
Here's
it.
here's one of Jed McKay's first Doctor Strange stories, The Death of Doctor Strange.
Huh.
Yeah, that's when Clea became the Sorceress Supreme or something. Yeah, she took
Right.
mental.
Yeah, so you got the big skull behind Doctor Strange. What I've liked with Doctor Strange is I feel like Marvel hasn't really shied away from giving them like really cool covers. Like they've always, Doctor Strange going back to what was it, Ditko or whatever, has always had pretty cool covers. Here's a Valiant Icons, just like a little sampler from, I believe this was the early 2000s.
Ninjak. Bloodshot.
Ninjak.
When Ninjak first hit, the kids were excited, but then it just kind of petered out. I remember.
Petered out, yeah.
Like the Joe Quesada cover, number 2, Ninjak, it was really good with him under the waterfall like that.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Joe Quesada's, he's a great artist. This is Ryan Stegman, Venom number 25. Nice. You got the moon in the background. Just him kind of.
I still got that whole Venom, Cates and Stegman.
Right.
I just
this is almost a negative space, all right? Almost.
Yeah. It's got the idea. Yeah.
All right. Here's some Mike Grell.
Thank
we got
you.
Green Arrow.
Thank you very
much.
The Longbow Hunters.
Longbow, yeah. Nice.
That's pretty cool. All right. Here's some DC. Some more DC for you DC fans. We got Suicide Squad number 18. Raven versus the Bronze Tiger. No idea who either one is, but with the Suicide Squad,
we got some DC, we got some DC fans here, man. I never really followed the Suicide Squad too much. I did a little bit.
Here's a cool book that when I was a kid was actually pretty cool. It's the official Marvel Index to the X-Men number 4.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and it's square bound or not treasury, square bound.
I'm reading classic X-Men. I'm still in the Byrne era of the X-Men. I love it.
Yeah, and this was only $2.95. Books like this today are like $7.99 or more.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Here's a cool. Anybody who likes Jenny Frison or is familiar with the artwork, this is Eat the Rich number 1, the Jenny Frison variant. Pretty cool artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Barbie kind of look to it.
Yeah, almost. Basically the story is that this well-to-do, basically elite, 1%er starts dating. He went to college and dates. He's dating this girl from college, and he goes to introduce her to his family, who and if she wants to marry into this guy's family, she has to become very obviously cookie cutter or whatever. But she finds out through a series of events in this series that her boyfriend's family are actually cannibals. And And basically, she's faced with the realization that if she marries this dude, she's going to be marrying into a family of cannibals, and that's kind of where the story takes off from there.
Don't go to those cookouts.
Yeah. What you got there? Ham steak? Batman Fear State Alpha.
Did you like Fear State?
I actually enjoyed it. This was when Tynan was introducing a bunch of new characters too. So a bunch of characters came out of that series. I don't know how many of them actually stuck or will stick, but that's that.
Yeah, Ghostmaker and I remember a lot of different ones.
Right.
That one stands out.
Miracle Molly.
Miracle Molly, the high-tech girl. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of those characters came from Tynan. House of Slaughter #1. So interesting read. It's gotten better, honestly.
Yes, that's what I hear. It's gotten better.
It's gotten better. And then the last book in this pile is World's Finest, starring Superman and Batman. This is issue number 289.
Cool.
Nice.
Just a nice basic Batman Superman issue.
Yeah,
dude.
So yeah,
you cannot go wrong.
Can't go wrong with the World's Finest. Those guys. But yeah, I can end there. There's still 10 minutes left, so other people can get going.
Someone else want to close it out, or you want me to close it out, or
want to do?
We're good.
Okay, I think I'll close it out. You guys, what I say, there's this kind of, I don't know, he's an obscure artist to me, and but this came out in I think the 90s. I normally just shout out the year, but it's Law Dog. We're looking for Law Dog #4. It's Law Dog. You see Flint Henry on the cheap. You guys buy Flint Henry. It's incredible art. I read an issue of Law Dog, and it's really funny. They're in some kind of simulation. It's action packed. It's kind of, the look is kind of like a Punisher ripoff, right? Do this.
Oh.
They did stuff like that back in the day. But Flint Henry is a really really awesome artist. I never heard of him until I started digging around in the filthy 50 centers,
That is really nice.
Yeah, dude. Really stylized. I think the hard hitters line here of Epic is actually okay. People gave him shit because they were trying to be indie, Marvel trying to be indie, but I think they did some good stuff. Look at that. That is freaking cool. So yeah, I was happy to find that. Let me see here. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if this is the second volume or not. Will, maybe you could tell me, but it's Miss Marvel #6. Willow Wilson. Yeah. I got a bunch of these in the $25 long box. Actually, got 2 of those. I shouldn't call it just that, but I'm intrigued by the first storyline of this new Miss Marvel. So if I see that on the cheap, I'm going to get it. I got all kinds of stuff here. Let's do 2007, Jonah Hex.
Oh. What the heck?
So I take it you don't have this one, Mike?
I do not have that one, Devil's Paw. Huh.
So I start sending you stuff. I mean, I would collect this on my own, but I love having the good karma and sending you the good books. You know what I mean, Mike?
I already know of 2 Troll Lords that are going your way.
Cool. Barroom Bash there. But yeah. You sent me a bunch of these Spectres, and I was really appreciative of that. This is 1993. The Spectre.
Yes.
9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Weird.
Number 9. But the art inside is pretty cool. Look at that.
Those are just very fun stories.
Yeah, dude. I'm like you. I'm not squeamish, but I don't need unnecessary gore. But I
Right.
love suspenseful horror.
And
I love
eyeballs.
like
And
I love- I love
There's an eyeball like on every panel.
Dude, eyeballs. We got more eyeballs, man.
eyeball fix.
I love when the detectives, uncover the mystery and they stop the monsters, the monster hunters. Really dig it. But the Spectre is an entirely different character, right?
Thanks.
Wreaking vengeance. And I got this out of the $25 long box, and it's 1990 and book 2 of The Planet of the Apes
Nice.
from the 80s.
Wow.
It's Adventure Comics or
Yeah. Yep, Adventure Comics, black and white.
Whoa.
I mean, stuff like this, as a kid, I took for granted. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. I was kind of like a Marvel zombie, to be honest.
I didn't pay any attention to anything that was black and white back then.
Yeah, now I can't get enough of black and white. It's almost like a lot of times the color distracts from the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Not always, but now I really am into it. So, yeah.
For me, it's easier on the eyes these days.
Yeah. There's an eyeball for you.
There you go.
Someone's got their eyeball on their sights there. But yeah, maybe it's easier on my eyes these days, we were just talking about Dark Horse. Now, some of these have I guess it could be pressed out, right? But in, what was this, 2004, Dark Horse did have Conan.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is number 8.
Yeah, nice. That's funny because I just found a Conan book from Dark Horse too while you were showing your books.
Synchronicity, you guys. It's like with my YouTube friends, that happens all the time. It's crazy.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Wow.
This is not gory. This is action. This is a family-friendly show, isn't it?
Survival.
We try.
You try. But yeah, pretty good stuff. This will probably go to Mike if he doesn't have it.
I've got that one.
Oh, you got this one. Okay.
Got that one.
I'm going to have to press it out somehow. So a lot of these, not a lot, some were like this, you guys. This is what happens.
Just get you a couple of encyclopedias and dictionaries and you'll fix it right up.
They don't.
Yeah.
This is what happens when they don't take care of stuff. I've got more
Just
stuff.
just put it in a bag and board and pack them tight. And they'll straighten out.
I think I'm just going to call it there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I've got more stuff. Let's go to Will first here.
I got a Dark Horse. This is celebrating 25 years of Conan at Dark Horse.
Wow.
Scarlet
Cool.
Citadel.
You got
And,
a unanimous wow from
Yes.
Mike and I simultaneously.
Let's see. Got some. We'll check the interiors real quick. So this is.
That is looking good, dude.
Skip was Timothy Truman. Artist was Thomas Giorello. So
Truman's a great writer too.
Yes. Look at that.
Wow.
Cool, man.
let's see.
25 years.
Yeah, 20 at Dark Horse, right? And
Conan was with them for 25 years.
that's what it says. Yeah, it says celebrating 25 years. Or unless it no, you know what? It must
can't be right.
Dark Horse celebrating 25 years of their
It was
own.
probably just the celebration of Conan. No, that doesn't make sense either.
Of Dark Horse.
No, I
probably.
think
Maybe
Dark Horse was around for 25 years, and they just
25 years
Okay.
of Dark Horse, maybe. Yeah.
I could be. I don't know, man. Shoot.
What up, Alberto?
That is very nice. So, Berto.
They even had this was back when they had Star Wars too. So you got Dark Horse, Darth Vader.
Yeah, everyone loves those Dark Horse Star Wars comics now. Just try to swipe them.
Here's some more Conan action, getting his face pummeled.
Well, cool, man. Awesome.
Yeah. So this, it was just interesting that we were talking about, mentioned it.
It's called
Conan and
Synchronicity.
You don't want that book, Will. I don't think you want that one either.
Look into Mike's eyes.
Seems like I got to put it in a package.
Okay, you guys. I want to say big thanks to Swagda dropping all those links in the chat. You guys subbing each other up. Thank you so much, man. And so why don't we ask Will, do you want to announce something? We'll go around like this clockwise. How's that? Will, do you have anything? Yeah, look into Mike's eyes.
You don't want those books.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
What to announce? I dropped a video today. So if you're into like mystery boxes, I did my Comic Tom mystery mail call. So that's there. It's all 2 mystery books and then like 2 exclusive modern covers in there. So kind of forgot I did that one. And then next week I'm dropping a Ollie's pack. So Ollie's packs are pretty cool. I think I may have showed one off last week, whatever. But sometimes they're filled with like 90s goodness. So this one has X-Men 300 and it's got X-Files, which we mentioned earlier on the back.
Yeah.
So that's next Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Besides for that, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw is a great show, you guys. Everyone should
Monday Night Raw books.
Show.
And then it's just a pleasure to be here with so many great people,
Well, I love Wednesdays with you guys, but check out Will on Mondays for sure.
Wednesday's cool because I get to share what I bought with everybody.
Yeah, love it.
It's a good time though. But that's it. Thank you everybody for stopping in. It was a good time.
Yeah, thank you, Tempo Comics. For being here. Really appreciate you, my friend.
Oh yeah.
All right, Rob. Anything you want to say, my friend?
Oh, sure. I could talk for hours. I just want to answer TJ's question in the chat real quick. He's asking where we get our comic supplies, bags, boards, boxes.
TJ, thanks for being here, TJ, man. We appreciate you.
Personally, on the rare occasion when I do have to order bags and boards, I usually just go on Amazon and grab some. I usually just buy the cheapest ones I can find because I'm cheap.
I do eBay. I get like 200 bags and Silver Age bags and boards resealable for super cheap, free shipping.
Yeah.
Just plug into eBay, resealable Silver Age bags and boards, and you'll be surprised at the prices you get.
I did recently just get some short boxes that I think were they're like the BCW ones. And I just went to their website and ordered them because why get them, why involve the middleman and get that markup? Right. So
if you buy them direct, you get sort of a discount too. My comic shop actually does 40% off supplies. So
that's nice.
Because I go there so frequently, like frequent subscribers, people like pull boxes get 40% off. So it's almost like at cost. So I just no shipping up there. But I'm kind of lucky in that way. But Amazon, eBay, and direct from BCW are all ways to go.
I don't even do BCW now. I get some other blank freaking short boxes and they work just fine.
Yeah, the no frills. Yes. They're all boxes. Like it's a comic box. So
that's the other thing too. Is it's like, okay, I can pay $6 for a comic box or more. And if they're bagged and boarded, it's just a box. Yeah. Doesn't need to be a comic box. It can be. I have a lot of comics that aren't in comic boxes.
Yeah. Look behind Mike. Yeah.
Yeah.
98 cents at Walmart. They might be $1.07 now, but
yeah, Walmart.
Shorter than $2. No, for real. Go get your these at Walmart, man. Go get
What
those.
section of Walmart? What section?
Where the shipping supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to spend your money on comics, not on the supplies.
It's 12 by 8 by 10. 12 by 8 by 10.
Good call.
And they will hold a load for you, man.
Alberto is saying that Comic Pro line is an awesome spot for bags and boards. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike, you got anything you want to say? Easy comic reader.
Yeah. We're talking about supplies. Going the cheap route. I picked these up 120 boards and 120 bags for $10 less than BCW. And it's the last time I'll ever buy. And I can't even tell you the name brand, but you get a better card insert in a CD package, if you remember those, than these boards.
I've gotten a couple of those boards in with books. Yeah, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
What's the point?
Exactly. Man. So, I mean, it's just like, no, don't be careful if you're going to buy. And these are silver, and the bags, if you look at them the wrong way, they're going to split on you. So I'm going to go back to buying a little bit better. I'm going to save money on the boxes, but upgrade on the bags. That's my 2 cents there. And as far as everything else, it was awesome to see everybody. It's like, you know, starting to see you on Saturdays and things like that. And congratulations to Swag Duh, busting 100. I don't know where he's at now, but he got over 100.
Good job.
Awesome. Yes. And as far as me putting out videos, we'll see. No.
I'll
be getting some more time.
I have a feeling it'll happen soon.
But
Mike.
Well, wait a second.
I'm going to make one specially dedicated to completing this. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, hold up a second, Mike. Here, aren't you on tour next week?
Oh, yeah. Next Wednesday, I'll be over on the 4-color fossils.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'll be over there. So
4-color fossils.
Be there with Higgy Pop.
Very
and
nice.
The team is going to be loincloths. So
awesome.
we'll see what I pull on for that, man.
That sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys. This has been the 4 horsemen of the I don't want to say the apocalypse, but you know, chaotic comic book cover displays and more. I'm trying to save time these days, so I'm not going to do the classic videos on Monday, but I'm going to do Aaron TV on Monday and Friday Pacific time around noonish to get through the back issue area and say hi to everyone. And I'm working on a double album that I'm going to release at the end of this month. And it's cool. Some of you like it. Some of you don't care, and it's all good. I just appreciate the kindness. So with that, I think we're going to sign off. Like I said, this is Chaotic Comic Book Cover Displays and more with friends. Thank you, chat. And thank you to everyone who watches on the Rewind. Really appreciate you. And that's it. Deuces.
See you soon.
Deuces. All right, guys, right there.
Gotta keep the deuces up while I hit the end stream.
Deuces.